Hi, I'm Jesper. In this video I will show you how I built this polytunnel greenhouse, mostly from reclaimed materials. My wife and I wanted the polytunnel greenhouse so we could grow more in a cold climate and become self-sufficient with vegetables. The total cost for this build was about 1,000 Danish kroner. That's about $150. I had this wire mesh from an old pellet container that I wanted to get rid of, and I thought it might work as structure or hoops for the tunnel. So first I had to get it out and see what measurements I could build the tunnel in. After measuring the wire mesh and consulting with my wife, who wanted a bigger tunnel as possible, I decided to go for a 3 meter wide and 6 meter long and 2.5 meter tall tunnel. I cut the wire mesh to size, and when cutting with my angle grinder I realized I could just have used my bolt cutter for the thin wire. I have the wire mesh and the basic layout for the bottom frame in place, and I will now move it to the polytunnel side and continue from there. This is the side, and we have been using it to dump our garden offcuts for some time, so I'll have to move that. I figure this could make a start to some compost bins, so I will start by building a compost bin. This is the site for the compost bins, and after clearing the area I go find some stuff to build a compost bin. If you have seen any previous video I have made, you know that I'm a pallet guy. So I'll just use these 4 pallets and 12 screws, and I think I got myself a compost bin. So that was the beginning of a compost bin. Looking forward to some compost. One of the 2 things I bought for this build was 4 concrete foundation blocks to make sure the tunnel does not blow away in a storm, and it will also lift the wooden base a bit off the ground. So I will just need to dig 4 holes and put the blocks into them. One of the cool things about these foundation blocks is that you can adjust the height of them after you have put them into the ground. That is a good feature, as the site is not level. My wood for the base structure is not wide enough for the fitting on the concrete blocks, or long enough for the full length of the tunnel, so I'll just need to add some blocks and prolong the raft a little. I always use wood glue when screwing 2 pieces of wood together. I'm adding supports in the corner and in the center of each side. Before I go on, I treat the base with some clear wood preserver on all the sides. When everything seems pretty level, I fasten the base to the foundation blocks. For attaching the wire mesh to the base, I decided to cut some pieces from this metal hanger strap. These metal straps things were perfect to fasten the wire mesh to the base frame. I shifted between mounting them horizontally and vertically. After attaching the wire mesh in the first half of the tunnel, I put up some structure that will hold the wire mesh in place and give me something to mount a door on later. Yep, that is square. I also make a structure in the middle of the tunnel and in the back end. In the back end of the tunnel I made ready for a window to be put in later for ventilation if needed. I bought a sheet of 10 x 6 meters of PVC cover that will almost cover the entire tunnel. I fastened the PVC cover with cable ties to the base frame all the way around. We had an old kids' playhouse that we had planned to take down for several years, and I needed some wood for the siding of the tunnel, so I figured I'd reuse the playhouse in the Polytunnel. If I didn't have this, I would probably have gone and used some pallet wood instead. You can just use whatever you have laying around. My wife is starting to prepare the tunnel for growing vegetables. She started with a layer of cardboard, and then she will put a layer of horse manure and compost on top of that. There's a storm coming up, and we will need to secure the tunnel fast. I need to make a door. We cover the door with the PVC cover and fasten it with a Stanley sharpshooter. You can use any kind of stapler. So we mounted the door just in time before the storm arrived. And this polytunnel has already survived its first storm.